Hi, Indian tennis fans. It's time to look back at how Indian women's tennis fared in 2025, how it started, how it ended, and everything in between. The breakout stars, the struggles, the wins, the grind, and the hope for 2026. So let's see how our top 10 singles players did in 2025. Sahaja had a topsy turvy year. She had ended 2024 just outside top 300 and is ending 2025 around the same mark. But a lot happened in between. She started the year well with a semi final at W75 Thailand and then a quarter final at W100 Bengaluru. This was in January, and then she went through some hard times on court as she had only a couple of main draw wins until June. Then she had back-to-back quarterfinal and semi-final at W75 Santo Domingo and W35 Wichita, and another semi-final at W35 Punta Cana. She ended the year with some good results at WTA 125 Tampico and WTA Chennai. While it was a mixed year, towards the end she showed the form that took her to the top 300. She had notable wins over players like Maria Timofeeva, Yuriko Miyazaki, and former US Open champion Sloane Stephens. She also gave her all at the Billie Jean King Cup, where India made the playoffs for only the second time in the history of the tournament. We wish her best of luck for 2026 and hope to see her play at the Slams in 2026. Shivali played a limited season this year with just 17 pro tournaments, which showed in her ranking as she ends 2025 outside 450, while she had started the year ranked around 300. But that does not mean she did not have any good results. She made her first WTA 125 quarterfinal at Mumbai with wins over players like Elena Bridankina, a former top 30 player Alexandra Krunic, finally losing to Jill Teichmann. She also made a semi-final at W35 Solapur, a quarter-final at W50 Lapota, and a quarter-final at W75 Sumter, and also had a maiden WTA Tour match win at WTA 250 Chennai against compatriot Maya Rajeshwaran Revti. She saved her best for the nation while playing at the Billie Jean King Cup. She won all six of her matches and helped India through to the playoffs. She had a good show at the playoffs as well, where she took a set off against former top 25 player Tamara Zidansek. With better funding and hopefully a few more tournaments at home, we hope Shivali will be able to fulfill the promise she has shown and take it to the next level this year. Ria has had a tough few years post COVID. She was at the cusp of breaking into top 300 in 2020 and was playing really well. But she has been persistent against all odds and turned things around this year. She started 2025 ranked outside top 100 and is ending the year at 533. She started the year with a second round finish at W50 New Delhi, where she defeated Eri Shimizu and also made the main draw at W100 Bengaluru. She chose to play tough tournaments in Europe and US, which clearly shows she has confidence in her game. The results started to show soon when she made a semi-final at W75 Indian Harbour with wins over top 300 players like Anna Rogers and Alicia Herrero. She followed it up with a quarter-final at W35 Orlando and a quarter-final at W75 Amsterdam as a qualifier. She also made second round at W125 Jinan as a qualifier, where she defeated top 150 player Jin Yu Gao. Beyond her success on the court, she also shed the light on her and every player's struggle off the court. In her Instagram story, she mentioned the complete lack of support for her over the years, even though she is a top 200 doubles player and has had some really good results in singles as well. We hope she finds the support system to continue and improve her game in 2026. She has shown that she can play at a much higher level. Ankita has been the flag bearer of Indian women's singles for over a decade now. She started the year ranked close to top 300 and ends it at 571. With an overall 11-24 win-loss record in singles, it was a tough year for her. Though even in that, she made a quarterfinal at W35 Toost and made second round at WTA 125 Mumbai. She also had good wins over top 200 and top 300 players like Anastasia Tikhonova and Menuha Popovici. And as she always does, she stepped up her game when it comes to representing India in Billie Jean King Cup. She helped India make the playoffs with a couple of strong wins in doubles with her partner Pratna. Zeal has stayed stable in rankings as she ends 2025 at 583. She was a busy player this year with a 32-22 win-loss record this year. She made a quarterfinal at W35, won a title at W15, and had another final. She also made three other semi-finals and four quarterfinals. On her way, she had wins over formidable players like Kira Pavlova, who is ranked at 420. She also had impressive wins over players like Lydia Ansheva and Eden Silva. Whether he had a bit of a breakthrough year in 2024 when she won her first W35 title and had multiple impressive wins over top 250 players. However, 2025, for most of it, was marked by injuries. She started the year well with a semi-final at W50 Ahmedabad, where she had wins over top 300 players like Haruka Kaji, and later made quarterfinals at W35 Gurgaon. After that, though, it was a slim year. She did not play between August and October due to injuries. Her ranking was down to 600s, but she made a good comeback towards the end of the year with a quarterfinal and semi-final at W15 Tashkent and a quarterfinal at W35 Delhi. She finished the year with a W35 title at Solapur, and with that, she will be back in top 500. We hope she will remain fit and take the next step in the ranking this year. Maya took the Indian tennis by storm this year as she made semi-final at WTA 125 Mumbai as a qualifier. On her way, she defeated much higher ranked and experienced players like Nicole Huergo, Jessica Paya, Iriana Shimanovic, and Mei Yamaguchi. She also made the main draw at W75 Bratislava and won a round at W35 Monastir. Also, she made a quarterfinal at W35 Solapur. We should not forget that she is still just 16 and plays a lot of junior tournaments. She won a J200 and J300 title this year and also made her Grand Slam debut in junior singles. She won a round each at Wimbledon and US Open. She is currently among the top 40 juniors. She's a trainee at Rafael Nadal Academy, and we hope she will be able to improve her game over the next year and take Indian tennis to new heights. Vaishnavi ended 2024 on a high with her first ITF title at W15 Ahmedabad. While she did not win a title this year, she had a final at W15 Tashkent and a semi-final at W35 Solapur. She also made the main draw at WTA 250 Chennai. She had wins over Amina Anshva, Maria Golovina, and Mia Horvath this year. She also made India proud at the World University Games this year with a bronze medal in singles. The young 21-year-old is on an upward trajectory, and we hope to see her scale new heights. The 22-year-old has been making steady progress in rankings and is ending 2025 around 800. She made a semi-final at W15 and four other quarterfinals. She had her best win of the year against Carlota Cires, who was ranked in top 400. She also had wins against formidable players like Lois Koning and Romain Longueuil. With a steady progress, we hope to see her at another career high in 2026. Shruti had made her ITF debut with two back to back quarterfinals back in 2022. However, she was sidelined for a long time due to injury and made a comeback this year. She qualified for the W35 Gurgaon and had a win over former top 200 player Akiko Ome. She made her first ITF final this year at Gurgaon, losing to Zeel Desai. On the way, she defeated much higher ranked players like Radha Mincheva, Shihomi Lee Juan. She also made her first W35 semi-final this year in Delhi with wins over players like Zeel Desai and Anjali Rathi. With just four tournaments, she achieved a ranking of 1165 this year. We can only imagine what she's capable of with proper funding and more tournament exposure. Here is hoping that she achieves new highs in 2026 and adds more firsts to her name. We cannot end this without mentioning our doubles players. Rutuja Bhosle achieved her career high WTA doubles ranking this year with three titles. She is at a career high of 137, and we hope she'll be able to take it to the next level and start playing more regularly at WTA level. She was closely followed by Pratna, who won a W100 title this year and had three more finals, including WTA 125 Mumbai. She was also crucial in India's good show at Billie Jean King Cup this year with partner Ankita Raina. Riya Bhatia achieved her career best ranking of 192 this year with some great performances, such as a semi final at WTA 250 Chennai. Apart from that, she also had two finals and three semi finals at ITF circuit. We really hope that our players make the leap that we have been hoping for and they get the financial support that is required to make that leap. We also thank the Indian tennis fans who came out to support the game and the players. Please continue to do so. Your support means a lot to the players and us. Thank you, everyone, and have a great 2026.